Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today making my predictions for the long-awaited AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling Super Show Forbidden Door. And our first match is on the buy-in, where we'll see Max Caster and the Gun Club team up to take on the LA Dojo guys from New Japan of Yuya Uemura, Alex Coughlin, the DKC, and Kevin Knight. No brainstorm here if anyone's ever watched a New Japan show in their life, but I believe Max Caster and the Gun Club will be kicking off the night with a win here. Not much to add here, just the Gun Club and Caster are going to go out there, keep this acclaim train rolling, and we know the Dojo guys are just out there to get reps and hopefully turn into something down the line for New Japan. So now on to the main card with match number 2. This will be a fatal 4-way match for the new All-Atlantic Championship, where we'll see Pac, Miro, Malachi Black, and Tomohiro Ishii vying for a chance to be the first champion. And my pick to be the first All-Atlantic champion is Miro. I think this All-Atlantic Championship needs to start off with a statement, and as we saw with Miro with that TNT Championship, if he can do anything close for this All-Atlantic Championship like he did for the TNT Championship, this title will be in a good spot in AEW and could be looked at as something pretty well down the line. So now on to match number 3. And this will be for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship, where Will Ospreay will be putting up his title on the line against Orange Cassidy. While we've seen the US Championship do the company crossover before, I don't believe he'll be doing it here, and I think Will Ospreay will defeat Orange Cassidy. With Will Ospreay still having some business to handle with Juice Robinson on the New Japan side, I don't think him losing here to Orange Cassidy would help that, and that's why I think Will Ospreay will be retaining his championship in this match. So now on to match number 4. And this will be a trios match where we'll see Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara representing the Jericho Appreciation Society team up with Minoru Suzuki to face off against Eddie Kingston, Wheeler Yuta, and Shota Umino. And my pick to win this match is Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki. With Blood and Guts happening this coming Wednesday, I think the Jericho Appreciation Society will be coming in on a high note, winning this multi-man match, thinking they have the upper hand heading into Wednesday night, which will probably end up blowing up in their face with them losing this Blood and Guts match. So now on to our next match. This will be match number 5 and will be a fatal 4-way for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, where Jay White will be putting his title on the line against Kazuchika Okada, Hangman Page, and Adam Cole. Well, I think it'd be interesting to have Cole or Page take the title. I think there's a slight chance Okada could regain the title after losing it to White last week, but I believe Jay White will be retaining the IWGP Heavyweight Championship here. The biggest question for me in this match is who eats the pin. Does Hangman Page continue down his downward spiral after losing the AEW World Heavyweight Championship to losing this match and being pinned? Or does Jay White turn on his brethren and Adam Cole and pin him to retain his title? But after that 1-2-3, the Switchblade will retain the World Championship. So now on to match number 6. And this will be an 8-man tag where we'll see the Bullet Club and the Young Bucks being back in the club for one night only, teaming with El Phantasmo and Hikuleo, taking on the Dudes with Attitudes of Darby Allin, Sting, and 2 members of Los Ingobernables de Japón with Shingo Takagi and Hiromu Takahashi. And I believe the Dudes will be getting the dubs here, with Sting, Darby Allin, Shingo, and Hiromu getting the win. I know my next statement is going to sound very crazy, but with Sting and Darby being on the winning team here, maybe, just maybe, we get Sting and Darby versus the Young Bucks for the tag team titles on the Dynamite in the near future. So now on to match number 7 of the evening. And that'll be for the AEW Women's World Championship, where Thunder Rosa will be defending her title against AEW mate Toni Storm. Now there's a part of me that could see Toni Storm pulling it off and getting the win, but my head's telling me that Thunder Rosa just isn't losing the AEW Women's Championship just yet. With Thunder Rosa being called out in AAA and having matches over in Japan lined up, I think she'll be trotting out with AEW Women's Championship. Now let's just face it, I'm not a fan of short title reigns. I think even if the title reign doesn't live up to what everyone's thinking it was going to do, you can fix it in the long term. And I think that's what they'll be starting to do here with Thunder Rosa. So now on to match number 8. And that'll be a triple threat tag team match for the Ring of Honor and IWGP Tag Team Championships, where we'll see FTR, the RH Tag Team Champions, United Empire of Jeff Cobb and the Great O'Khan putting the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championships on the line, and the third team of Roppongi Vice. Not going with something out of left field here if you've heard any of my other prediction videos, but FTR will be continuing their tag team belt collectors and be winning this match to become the new IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions and still your Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. I think FTR is just on an impeccable run in the tag team division. I think this all leads to September at All Out, where them and the Young Bucks go at it for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, where FTR walks out looking like the tag team Ultimo Dragons with all the tag team gold they can get their hands on. So now on to our co-main event of Forbidden Door. In this match, we'll be seeing Zack Sabre Jr., who was supposed to take on Bryan Danielson, but he's injured, so he'll be taking on Bryan Danielson's picked replacement by the man himself, and he'll be the newest member of the Blackpool Combat Club. So automatically, when this got announced, everyone had this narrowed down to two people, Johnny Gargano and Cesaro, or the artist formerly known as Cesaro. So go corrupt your Google histories and see if Bryan or Jon Moxley have bled with them, and then maybe, just maybe, they could be the mystery man here. But I feel like regardless of who the mystery man is, they will be beating Zack Sabre Jr. Just looking ahead, they'll need the momentum heading into Wednesday night when they go into Blood and Guts to hopefully help the Blackpool Combat Club and friends beat the Jericho Appreciation Society in this match, and this will be their first chance to make a big impression inside AEW. So now on to our main event of the evening. Now, this will be for the interim AEW World Heavyweight Championship, where we'll see Jon Moxley take on Hiroshi Tanahashi. For the main event here, I don't see the interim AEW World Championship doing the company crossover, and I believe Jon Moxley will be the world champion for AEW again here at Forbidden Door. I think for starters, I don't think the AEW title will be ending up in New Japan on a New Japan guy. And secondly, with Blood and Guts on Wednesday night and Jon Moxley being in that match, he'll be going in full steam ahead as the new AEW World Champion, this being the interim one for right now. And lastly, I think he could fill in for Punk right now, and then we'll end up having a great match with him, maybe in the same city that they're having this interim championship match in, when Punk returns from his injury. So when the show's all said and done, Jon Moxley will be back at the top of the mountain in AEW, at least for the interim, being the new world champion. So that'll do it for my predictions for Forbidden Door. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you like what I'm doing on the channel and want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.